Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay?
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Good, good. My name's Joel. What's your name?
My name is Diego.
Nice to meet you, Diego. And whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Peru.
Oh, Peru. Oh,
Yes.
wow. I've never been to Peru. What's it like?
Oh, yeah. It's wonderful, Peru.
And is there anything in particular you wanted to go over today or just practice conversation?
Practice conversation.
Okay, that's good. And why are you learning English?
I'm learning English because I want to have a better job and to travel to other countries because I need to speak English because it's necessary. And yes.
Yeah, it's a very useful second language because a lot of other people have it as a second language. I know plenty of people, like I have a friend that's Swedish and another friend that's German, and they both speak in English because it's both their second language.
Mm, yes,
So you say you want to travel. Whereabouts do you want to travel to?
I want to travel to England, also to the United States, to Japan, mm, yeah, those countries
Ah, that's interesting. Like England and the US are reasonably similar, but Japan is quite different. What interests you about Japan?
because of their food, sushi, their culture, their style of life, and just those things.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I like sushi as well, and the Japanese culture I find very interesting. There's a YouTuber I watch called Abroad in Japan, who's very funny. He's a British man that lives in Japan, and he shares what it's like to live there. It's very good.
Oh, I see. It's good.
And you want to come to England and the US as well. Is there anywhere in England that you were planning to see?
Planning to see to London and to
Hmm.
see um, the Big Ben.
Yeah, London is. I find it very busy. I live in a place called Northamptonshire, which is about an hour north of London, but it's much quieter and there's a lot more countryside.
Oh, oh, I
So
see.
do you like big cities or do you prefer sort of being out in the countryside?
Well, uh, well, I prefer both because in the big cities, uh, there's no like a lot of nature. So, well, I prefer a place where it's very everything's calm and everything like that. But in cities are a lot of like more technology. I think a lot of buildings and things like that. So I like both.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I like if I go to a city, it's because there's like something I want to do. But I find just being in a city very noisy and it's a bit too much
Yes.
for me. Yeah, I much preferred like walking or going like kayaking on a lake or something like that because I like the peace and quiet.
I see.
So what's it like where you live? Do you live in a city or do you live more in the countryside?
In a city, yes, a lot of houses and buildings.
And are you going to school or are you homeschooled?
No, today it's the anniversary of my school, so uh, I don't have classes, but in school it's going to be like the typical food and just things like that. And the students are going to do dance. Just but it's at 11 o'clock. So well,
And what's your favorite subject at school when you're at school?
English
Oh, right, okay. Would that be sort of English literature or just the language?
and the language.
And so do you find it fun compared to the other lessons?
And just because uh, when I was starting to learn English, it was kind of difficult for me, but now it's not so difficult. Yes, I'm learning.
Mm. Yeah, and you seem to have, you know, a good grasp of English. Certainly not having any trouble understanding you, so you're certainly getting there. Um, and so what's your worst subject? Really don't you like at school?
Mm, it can be math. Sometimes.
Mine was chemistry. I just couldn't understand it. It didn't make sense to me, but most of the others were fine.
Oh
So, do you know what you want to do as a job when you finish school, or have you not decided yet?
no, I don't decided yet. I don't know.
No idea at all. Not what would be your if you could be anything? What would be your dream job?
Well, I'll be a designer.
Singer? Are you good at singing?
No, designer.
Oh, designer. Sorry, yeah. Oh, and so like graphic design or like clothing design or what sort of design stuff are you into?
And that time because I like to, I like to use apps like Photoshop and Adobe applications like that.
Hmm. So sort of more like photography and correction of that sort
Yes,
of thing, and maybe video as well, or just like photography.
yes, videos and YouTube. I have a YouTube channel and recording videos, just things like that.
Yeah, I mean that's easy enough to do nowadays. So I mean it's always worth doing, even if it's just for fun and it's not a job. Because it certainly helps with like your confidence speaking to other people and planning around things. There's lots of benefits to doing it that isn't just, you know, being a YouTuber.
Yes.
But you always need to be careful what you say, just in case like your a boss that you're applying to a job to looks you up on YouTube.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Do you find when I grew up, we didn't have the internet, we didn't have mobile phones. So we didn't need to worry so much about our lives being on the internet. Is that something you worry about now as you're growing up? That you know, a, a someone that you might want to apply for a job to, or someone from another school might be able to find out things about you because it's on the internet.
Mm, well, not really, because well, if you don't public anything, so the person can know anything about you until he knows hacking, hacking your computer or something like
Hmm.
that.
Yeah, it's a different situation when I grew up, so it's very strange to me.
Oh yes.
So, what do you like to do for fun if you're not at school?
For fun in my school, I play soccer in my school.
Soccer's very big here, but I've never been very much into soccer. I much prefer cricket.
Oh, I like soccer. Also, I like running and swimming.
Hmm. I love to swim, but I can't run very well. I'm too big to run. I can
Oh,
walk for a long time, but I'm not good at running. And
mm,
what do you like to do outside of school? Do you like play computer games or read or that sort of thing?
and when I'm tired of school, I don't stay on the time because I go and then go to my home. So, well, let's say I don't play outside of school.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Do you like perhaps riding a bike, or have you got a bike? Or
I go to my school. Yes.
yeah, I've just bought a bike. I need to fix it up so that I can use it. And so, and do you like to read, or do you just like to be outside all the time?
Not outside of that because I also like to play video games.
Sorry, say again?
And I like to play video games.
Yeah. What games do you like?
And I like the Legend of Zelda
I don't think I know that one.
and the Legend of Zelda.
Oh, Legend of Zelda. No, I haven't got it. I've heard of it, but I haven't got a Nintendo, so I haven't been able to play it. I like strategy games like Total War and flight sims.
Oh, well, I've never played that kind of games. But mm, and do you play another games or you don't
Or
play?
yeah, I've got quite a few. I like Xenonauts and XCOM. I used to play Armor and oh, what else do you say? Planet Side. That was good. And Star Wars Galaxies back in the day before that closed down.
Oh, server. I saw all the movies. Do you saw movies
Sorry,
and
what?
the movies of Star Wars?
Oh yeah, love Star Wars. Not been too impressed with the latest ones, but the old ones were fantastic.
Oh,
Have you
yes,
seen them all?
and not all of them, but yeah, I've seen.
Yeah, the latest ones aren't fantastic, but have you been watching the new series like The Mandalorian and Boba Fett?
Oh, yes.
Love those; they're fantastic. Have you seen Ahsoka yet?
No, the one, no.
No, I haven't. I know it's just come out, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, and what else?
Oh, sorry, say again. Oh, what else?
What else can you talk about? I don't know.
What else do you like watching on TV or movies?
Oh, I like watch series and movies. My series that I like is Stranger Things. Stranger Things.
Oh, Stranger Things. Yep, that's good. Still waiting
Um,
for the next series of that. I don't know when it's out.
yes, me too. And another, I like Scarlet Witch.
Hmm.
Marvel.
Yeah, the Marvel stuff. Yeah.
Yes, and the Galaxy Guardians Galaxy. And yes, that one. Or maybe, yeah, I've seen also Teenage Kraken. I don't know about, but the name in English. May was also really good.